This is just a very short video to show you how to use the functionality on the on-screen whiteboard that you will be given in CIMA exams while they are being tested remotely. Now, CIMA have produced a demo whiteboard that is designed to replicate the software you will have in the exam. It's not the exact software, but it's the demo that you can have a play around with. You will have found on the link to this video a chance for you to play with this software, but you can find it at the website up here. So cimaglobal.com/canvas. Now you've got the chance to draw, you can erase, but what I think is really useful is this text box. I'm going to just walk through a question with you that's going to show you how to use this functionality along with your calculator. In the exam software, you will have access to an on-screen calculator, but CIMA have advised that as long as your calculator is one of their approved calculators, you can take your own calculator into the exam. For a list of the approved calculators, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us. Now, the question I'm going to show you is a multi-product break-even question. This is taken from CIMA P1 and it's on the integrated workbook questions, but don't worry, this is just designed to show you how to use it. So the question is saying, what is the break-even sales revenue? And we've got two products here, or two services in this case. Now, as I was reading this question, I'd want to write into the textbook that this is a multi-product break-even. The formula for multi-product break-even is your fixed costs divided by your weighted average CS ratio. So I might want to write that down just so that I know, or type that, just so that I know what is happening. If we then have a look at the question, we want to find what information we've already got. So we know we've got the fixed costs here of 500,000. So we can slot this in. As you're doing this, you'll find you're a lot quicker at it, and you might even decide that you want to do a lot of these numbers straight onto your calculator. Your weighted average CS ratio is your total contribution divided by your total sales. So if I want to do another text box here, I'm going to put it over here. Total cont divided by my total revenue. Again, like I say, you might want to do a lot of these calculations just on your calculator and you won't need to write things down. But this is just designed to show you what you can do. So if we look for training, we've got a selling price of 400, variable cost of 160. We know that our contribution is your selling price less your variable costs. So for training, 400 less 160 is 240. And for evaluation, 200 minus 40 is 160. For the total contribution, we'll be doing 4,000 times 240 for the training and 1,000 times 160 for the evaluation. Then when it comes to doing the revenue, 4,000 by 400, 1,000 times 200. Now, if I just put a couple of enter lines here, just to say what we're going to do. So our contribution for the first, 4,000 times 200, plus, 4,000 times 240, plus the second one, which is our 1,000 times 160. There's our total contribution, and we want to divide that by our total revenue. 4,000 times 400 for the first one. And then we've got our 1,000 times 200 as our revenue for the second one. When we put that calculation all together, you can do it on your calculator. You get 0.6222 recurring. If you then go back into this one, you've got your 500,000 as your fixed costs. So let's put this as a new calculation. 500,000 divided by 0.622222. If you've got the number still on your calculator, you can divide this by the answer button. But if you put this all together, just going to do it on my calculator, 500,000 divided by 0.622222, you will get back to 803,571 0.72. The answer, if you want to have a look at it, in here, to the nearest thousand, what is the break-even sales revenue? It'll be answer B here to take you back to 804,000. Now once you finish that question, you've got your erase button. So you can erase everything you've done and you can go through doing the whole thing again. In fact, if you want to make the erase button a bit bigger, you can just make it a bit bigger and get rid of everything that you've done. I would strongly suggest that if you have a chance before your exam, you do have a go at playing with the software, putting the numbers together and see what works for you. Your link, if you want it again, is cimaglobal.com//canvas.